Bette Midler, celebrated for her iconic roles in films like Hocus Pocus and The Rose, as well as her award-winning career in music, marked her 77th birthday on December 1st in 2022. Join Facts First as we present, at 77 years old, Bette Midler reveals her biggest regret. How Bette became a living legend. Bette Midler's journey from a humble upbringing in Hawaii to becoming the iconic legend in the entertainment industry that she is nothing short of remarkable. Born to a modest family, she often felt like an outsider in her surroundings. However, her early experiences shaped her strengths and determination. Her rise to fame was marked by her versatile talents, including singing, acting, and an infectious comedic flair. Her moniker, Bathhouse Bette, originated from her time as an entertainer at Manhattan's renowned Continental Baths, where she showcased her skills. As her career flourished, her unforgettable mark on the entertainment landscape became increasingly evident. She ventured into acting, receiving accolades and nominations for her performances, including a Golden Globe nomination for her role in The Rose. Bette regrets recording these songs. In a recent interview with Parade magazine given a couple years ago, Bette hinted that her time in the spotlight may have reached its final curtain call. Then at 75, she candidly spoke of her career in the past tense, stating, quote, "My time on the stage is basically up." Midler additionally expressed a lack of impulse to prove herself further, citing a remarkable career filled with achievements. Rather than making a formal announcement, she humorously remarked, "I'm just going to fade away." Midler's journey in live theater began in New York City, where she starred in Fiddler on the Roof on Broadway from 1966 to 69. Her artistic partnership with Barry Manilow led to her debut album, The Divine Miss M, in 1972. Reflecting on her early career, Midler reminisced about her one-woman shows, where she embraced humor, character play, singing, and extravagant costumes. She emphasized the joy of being her own boss and pursuing her dreams. Throughout her career, she earned 3 Grammy Awards and numerous nominations for her memorable songs. When asked if there were any songs she regrets recording, the Emmy winner humorously admitted some stinkers are inevitable in every artist's career. She playfully singled out tracks like Married Men and My Night in Black Leather from her disco-inspired 5th studio album, Thighs and Whispers, as less than favorite moments. On a brighter note, Midler shared insights into the creation of one of her biggest hits, Wind Beneath My Wings, describing it as a human song. Initially reluctant to sing it due to its sentimentality, a friend's insistence led her to record the song. Over time, she recognized its profound impact and called her initial hesitation a failure of imagination. Her recent reflections on her career and willingness to revisit past songs provide a candid and downright fascinating glimpse into the mesmerizing journey of this iconic entertainer. Bette's biggest regret. One decision in Bette Midler's illustrious career stands out as her biggest regret, an opportunity that could have taken her in a different direction. In 1992, she was offered a role in the hit film Sister Act, a comedy that eventually became a beloved classic starring Whoopi Goldberg. But Midler declined the role with an unexpected reason. Quote, "They came to me with Sister Act and I said, my fans don't want to see me in a wimple." It was a decision driven by her unease with the costume. Midler chuckled at the thought, remarking how unconventional it was. Jeffrey Katzenberg, determined to have her on board, made daily appeals, but she held her ground. Quote, "Isn't that amazing? I can wear anything but a nun's habit," she mused. As fate would have it, Whoopi Goldberg accepted the role and wore that nun's habit all the way to the bank, becoming an integral part of the film's success. Midler fondly blessed her choice, acknowledging that Goldberg was indeed perfect for the role. But that wasn't the only role Midler declined. She also turned down the opportunity to star in Misery, citing its violent and humorless character as her reason for passing. Bette Midler, honored with the Distinguished Collaborator Award at the Costume Designers Guild Awards, shared these insights about her career during a recent conversation with Variety. She further expressed interest in joining the cast of the TV series White Lotus and discussed her preference for roles that bring laughter to the audience. While she's enjoyed a successful 6-decade career in entertainment, There's one path she would never consider: politics. Midler candidly admitted she believes she's not smart enough for such a role and expressed disappointment with some politicians' ineffectiveness and motivations. As for the possibility of a Bette Midler biopic, she suggested that her daughter, actor Sophie von Hasselberg, could take on the role. But it doesn't seem to be her primary goal. Amidst her regrets and career reflections, Midler continues to entertain and captivate audiences with her indelible presence. Bette's other regrets. Amidst her illustrious career, Bette Midler has encountered a few what-ifs that still linger in her mind. As she reflects on her journey from New York to Hollywood and her current residency in Las Vegas, there are moments she wishes she had taken a different path. One of those movies harks back to a particular film project, the 1982 movie Jinxed, that proved to be a challenging experience. The film's difficulties were compounded by its underwhelming reception, and Bette Midler faced criticisms for its perceived shortcomings. She recalls that the fallout from this project left her without work for a couple of years, which was a frustrating period in her career. Another aspect that prompts reflection is the roles she felt obligated to accept at various points. She acknowledges there were moments when she needed job security, which led her to take roles that didn't necessarily align with her creative aspirations. She admits to having mixed feelings about these decisions, understanding that the industry's rigidity often limited her choices. In a rapidly changing entertainment landscape, Midler has observed a trend she finds concerning: the proliferation of what she terms junky movies and a lack of substantial content. She laments the decline in quality and substance in both film and music, with Hollywood favoring formulaic productions and the music industry catering to a younger demographic. Yet despite these moments of soul-searching reflection and the ever-evolving industry, Bette Midler remains ever resilient. She's embraced the idea of hitting the road and performing live, recognizing this is where she shines. Her career has been marked by twists and turns, regrets and triumphs, but she refuses to let it rule her life. With her unwavering passion for music, a supportive husband who shares the responsibilities of parenting, and a commitment to meaningful projects like the Restoration Project, she continues to defy the odds in an industry that often dismisses seasoned performers. Midler ventured into authorship, penning a children's book inspired by a rare bird's appearance in Central Park in 2018, turning it into a tourist attraction. Bette Midler has left an indelible mark on the world of entertainment, from her unforgettable songs to iconic films and memorable moments. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite memory of Bette Midler? Let us know in the comments section below.